Hey guys, it's Eric Connor from Nerdy Geek Talks, for all your nerdy geeky needs. Here with episode 75 of Steel City Bots for the second time. Don't worry, we didn't record the entire episode and mess up. We just had an awful intro. Thanks to somebody.
You're welcome.
Hey Zeus, how are you?
I have no idea anymore.
I almost said the Amazon thing, but anyways, if you wanna...
No, don't even tell.
No. I was gonna say if you want to know, I go tweet at Logos Minor and ask him what the Amazon thing is.
No, you know what I'll do? I'll just no. You know what I'm annoyed about is that I only started recording after everyone but Michael had seen it, and his reaction was not what I wanted it to be because everyone else's reaction was perfect.
So if you want to know what it is, tweet at Logos Minor, and he probably might not tell you, or he might. I don't know. It's up to him.
I'll probably forget by tomorrow morning.
And I'll be like, "What's the Amazon thing?" What?
Then someone else will remind him.
No, I think we should just let Miguel struggle. But anyways, Miguel, how are you?
I'm hungry right now for some reason.
So am I, actually. I was just thinking about that. Like, oh, dang, I'm hungry. Michael, how are you, Mr. Onion?
I thought we had left that in the previous recording.
Nope,
Eric,
I was going to say there was a joke about how Michael's an onion, but that's going to be a joke without just reason now. Michael is Onion. How are you, Onion? No, you're allowed to speak on this episode because that wasn't stated. So you're talking, Onion.
Fine. I'm okay.
That's not a very positive Onion.
How are you? Okay, have you seen how Onion behaves in Steven Universe?
Yes.
No, I have not.
Because boy, is he a criminal.
Are you
Boy, howdy.
Are you a smooth criminal?
I've been struck by a smooth criminal, but I am not one.
I was going to say you are clearly not a smooth criminal. You can be a criminal. You just
Good,
you are not the smooth.
Because I can't lie for trap, except for the one time I tricked y'all into thinking my birthday was April Fool's Day.
That's not criminal. That's not.
I was a liar.
I guess, but that's not criminal. Lying is legal unless you do it under oath, in which case it's illegal. It's immoral, but it's not illegal. Well, I mean, it is legal when under oath. But anyways...
We are very off track.
Speaking of lying under oath, Jared, how are you? If Jared
to be
has
honest, I
any
wasn't
future...
paying.
Oh, you just reminded me. I should have been at a court case today, but I got off because of my dad's sick.
Oh, you don't have to do jury duty now?
Yep.
I was gonna say lucky, but you're not. But you know.
Why would I be lucky? I went to jury duty.
No, I meant lucky that you're not.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least no jury duty. But Jared, how are you? And how are your future attorneys that are now listening to this episode 20 years in the future during a court case?
Okay, to be honest, I wasn't paying attention to anything that was being said.
There was no
before
frame
the
of
court
reference for what I
stuff.
said. All I said is, speaking of lying under oath, Jared, how are you? That's all the context.
Well, I still hate Target, and that's not a lie.
Oh, man. I think Jared committed a crime. All right, anyways.
Better than what Zeus did.
Onion, what's our lesson? What's our history lesson for the week? Are you going to grumble
History
every time I
lesson,
call you
folks.
Onion?
Yeah.
Okay, Onion. Who wants to hear an episode of the word onion and then just a sigh repeatedly throughout the episode? Onion. Now it sounds like you're just like you're like, hey, smell my breath. Does it smell like onion?
I'm short of breath because I'm also laughing and trying to be frustrated.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be angry, but I can't.
Yeah, so that's how it comes out.
Would you rather be parfait?
The day we are recording this is February 4th, and on this day in 2004, Generation 1 Issue 1 is released in the US by Dreamwave Productions. Oh, that great company that had a very interesting end. I was actually reading up on it this past weekend for some reason, just because
Why did they end? I actually don't know why they end. I just know that they did.
Pat Lee transferred all of the money. Pat Lee knew the company was going under and transferred it to another company called Dream Engine.
Oh.
And then he let it collapse without telling any of the employees.
That's not nice.
No, it's not. I don't think most of those employees got paid. Most of those employees never got completely paid for their work.
You know what else isn't nice?
What?
Lying under oath on February 4th, 2019, like Jared did.
Since when did I lie?
Well,
we're just
if you
making
did
sure
lie,
that
you wouldn't
the
tell anyone
wires
about it.
are
So now you're just perpetuating the lie.
Yeah. Jared, if this causes you future legal troubles, I'm partially sorry, but also not, because that's even funnier. I mean, it's not for future you, it's funny now.
Hey, lawyers.
20 years later, I'm sitting in a jail cell.
How is future,
Eric?
Why do you sound like you're 60 when you're like 40?
Because of all the cigarettes I've been smoking during time in prison.
How long have you been in prison in this?
I don't know. I guess he's getting arrested tomorrow for lying under oath today.
Oh, this is getting way too deep.
Anyway,
I know the episode title. Sorry, my Onion. What's the other history lesson?
Also on this day in 2017, Takara Tomy releases Movie the Best, MBO 1 Optimus Prime, MBO 2 Bumblebee, MBO 3 Megatron, and MBO 4 Shockwave.
Shockwave's the best one out of them. Just saying. Yeah, it's
Sure.
It's a little weird just to think that Movie the Best is 2 years old now. It's older than Studio Series. It's older than Studio Series, but it's far less good. Although, you know, I do kind of look forward to that Age of Extinction Bumblebee if I can get it for not super unreasonable prices. But
watch it
Studio
be
Series is gonna do one.
the free gift with the drift.
Just the claw. No, they can't do that because it's remolded. I really want to know. Oh yeah, by the way, I guess we can mention that. So before we go on to what did everyone get this week, what I did get this week, because I got nothing, was charged by Entertainment Earth for shipping for a free gift. Because if you pre-ordered the Entertainment exclusive Studio Series Drift with the baby Dinobots, it said that it comes with a Hasbro exclusive gift, mystery gift that'll come with it. And the mystery gift came in, but Drift isn't in yet, so they charged what shipping would be, but they aren't actually shipping it out yet, as Michael discovered because he had to call in because his thing was messed up. I just had to charge it on a credit card that was expiring, and when I sent the info in to correct my order for their Bumblebee Pop Highway Volume 2 set thing, I thought it would have also corrected that one. Mm-hmm. But it didn't. So I had to go and call them because they were like, "Oh, if you don't get this fixed, we're going to cancel your order next Friday." But they told you that.
They explained to me that yes, even though they have the free gift in, and you might have been charged for shipping, it's not going to ship until they get Drift in as well.
So we won't get charged for shipping once Drift is in if we were charged for shipping now, right?
Yeah. Should be.
Yeah. Better not. I'll be angry if Drift has a charge with shipping too, because their shipping isn't cheap. It's like $10.
Yep.
So I'll be unhappy. But it does excite me to know that the Hasbro, it is a Hasbro thing, but the exclusive gift is ready. Since soon Drift will be too, since Jobby the Young or whatever. Or no, not Jobby. I'm losing it. Tauntaun, yeah. Not the same dude. Not the same dude.
Definitely not.
One is Siri. The other is not Siri.
Yes.
Speaking of him, we'll get back to him later. But
Oh, Tauntaun. Okay. I
no,
thought you
yeah,
meant
not
Jabba the
Chobby.
Hutt.
Tauntaun. Onion, what did you get this week?
It's quite a get.
I got
Got.
I got reissue G1 Hot Rod from Walmart,
How much?
1875.
1875.
I've seen those go for
That's-
7.
That was my peak. 1875.
But that's only in store, and
That's the year I lost my leg.
I
And
was
I
run
have-
online.
I didn't think you were gonna
I
say leg.
ordered it through the site to do a ship to store. I just can't go back to my Walmart for Transformers anymore. There's literally 2 pegs for Siege Deluxe, 2 pegs
That
for
was the year
Cyberverse Deluxe,
after.
2 pegs for Studio Series Deluxes, and 1 shelf spot for Siege Voyagers, and that's it. There's nothing to encourage me to go back there ever again.
See, but now they're gonna get a ton of stuff that you really want because you're not gonna go back and check.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
I've known this one since I've grown up. It's always been the worst place to go for.
No, but now that you're finally not going to go there anymore, that's what they were like, finally, he's not gonna come back. We can put out all the stuff that he wants. From like the last 20 some years, they're just gonna start putting out all of the best.
Well,
toys that
somehow
you've
that
ever
was the
wanted.
place where I found all those Terracons for you guys.
Not for me. I found Terracons first. So hot.
That is true. That is true. Anywho, I did. Yeah, I wish I got it for 7, but like I figured 1875 was good. This is probably the price it should have been, but hey.
Wait, how much was he actually? Like, what was his
30.
retail? 30? God, that's so bad.
And I don't care what the price for the Soundwave is, but I'm going to be paying that price when it comes out.
And the other reissues we'll be talking about later.
Yes. Yes. Well, I probably won't be paying for them. I'll probably have to ask someone else to get them for me and have to pay them back.
Oh yeah, but still, I mean, you'll be getting them.
Or it comes out
what else
right
did you?
when
What else did you get? Because I'm excited about the one thing you got.
Oh, you mean the Ultimate Edition Destruction Micron team? Because I'm very
Yes.
Onion's excited about that.
excited. These are 3 Japanese exclusive minicons. And I dropped one of them.
You
And-
fool! You've awakened
Based on
them. You've awakened
Destruction
the
Mini
beast.
team. All of them have a base color that is a very dark shade of either green, red, or blue. But then their weapons are in this really bright blue and ugly yellow color scheme. And since they're the Ultimate Minicon team, my headcanon is that they are outliers that were given their abilities through Foresternite. Because I'm a nerd. And I've made
That you are.
all of the Minicons individual characters. But yeah, I am happy to have them. And then I popped my head into Target today, and I found one new Studio Series figure from this new wave, literally the only one they had on the shelf. Studio Series Jetfire. There's no Megatron to speak of.
Which makes me sad because you finding Megatron would have made Chris mad and it would have been funny.
It would have.
It would have.
Would have.
Not as awesome as Miguel finding Shockwave first. That was extremely satisfying, but for other reasons.
Yeah. But anywho, she probably listens to these. You know that, right?
No,
Oh, she definitely
I'm
listens
well,
to
I'm well
these,
aware
and
of
she's-
that. I'm counting on that. She's going to
And she's
respond to
almost definitely going to put a curse on Eric now.
this. See, but we know that they don't work because Miguel found Shockwave first.
Technically, I found Shockwave first.
Shut up.
Well, you didn't buy it. Miguel found and bought Shockwave first. But yeah, I found Jetfire. And I got him. And he is a lot better than the Revenge of the Fallen one. Though he doesn't, to me, he doesn't feel like he holds together. Well, the engines at the very least don't hold together in vehicle mode all too well. So it doesn't feel so super secure. So I'm not keen on that.
I want to ask you what Sonic Corpse mode is like, but you don't have Prime. Nah.
Well, too bad. I won't get that Prime anyway because I'm banking on the dark.
Did someone say
okay.
Prime?
I'm
Is your
banking
dog
on the Dark of the
eating your
Moon one.
toys? Your
No.
dog totally just like hit something. I saw something move in the background after your dog moved its face. I swear.
That would be her tail.
No, like something by your dog's face. I swear to God, moved.
Doesn't look like anything's fallen on those shelves.
Huh.
And they're a good distance
Did
away
your
from
dog
her.
just whine?
Yes, she wants to go out, but I can't move because she's lying down on my leg. Do you want to move so I can move?
Zeus's dog, everybody.
Anyways, she
Michael.
wants to leave, but she won't let me leave.
Oh yeah, you're banking on the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime that we'll find out about in just like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, less than 2 weeks. It's less than 2 weeks.
Woohoo!
Besides, I'd rather display Jetfire in robot mode anyway, so I wouldn't want him combined. And also the Jet Optimus, with the flight pack,
Wait,
would probably be.
is Valentine's Day next Thursday?
Yes.
That sounds right.
It's actually Toy Fair again. I was gonna say Toy Fair is usually around it. It's sometimes actually on it. I didn't realize it was actually on it this year. Sorry,
But it's not.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. No, that checks
Oh, wait,
out.
no,
Never
it's
mind.
the Hasbro Fan Media Days, like the 16th to 19th or something.
Wait, I thought it was Thursday. I thought it was next Thursday though. Which wouldn't that be? Oh wait, never mind.
It's the fan media stuff.
7,
That's the Saturday to Tuesday or whatever.
I thought it was.
Because Ant tweeted about it on.
Whatever. Toy Fair's coming. Be excited. Whatever.
Get ready to get spoiled by everything.
We don't have that many spoilers. There's a very.
Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, here's the post from Ant, if you can see it through my Skype. It says the 16th to the 19th.
Don't worry, all the listeners can hear you through your Skype.
Well, I'm saying, guys.
The 16th? What? Wait, what day of the week is the 16th?
That's the Saturday. It's running Saturday to Tuesday.
That's... What? Okay,
What?
whatever. It's Saturday. That's all that matters.
I mean, we would definitely get it post Saturday regardless.
I was going to say, Saturday's the day the stuff's happening. That's what matters.
Yeah. But yeah, Jetfire. I like his robot mode. His transformation's fiddly. And his jet mode looks nice, but boy, does it... I wish it held together a little better. And everyone's on their phone.
You're
So-
not.
Yep.
It's okay. I'm sending a picture of you to your girlfriend.
Why?
Because you're an onion. Anyways,
That's creepy.
what? That he's an onion? It is a
No,
little
you're
weird.
sending pictures of him to Alyssa.
How's that weird? I'm also sending them to him, so it's okay.
I said it's creepy. I didn't say it's weird.
And now I'm going to send them to you, Miguel.
Even more creepy.
Wait, did you get anything else, Michael, or is that it?
That was it.
All right. Zeus, what did you get this week? Because I also envy your studio series. Spoiler.
Oh boy. Yeah, that is a spoiler. So I guess I can start by talking about that then. I got the Studio Series Wave 5 Voyagers. Those are the new Optimus Prime and Bone Crusher, and they're both really good. I think I like the Optimus a little more. Just because
it's weird.
That too. But no, because he really improves on the Revenge of the Fallen figure, which I didn't think was bad, but I thought really could use some improvement. It's taken what was a solid figure and made it like a really great Voyager figure. Bone Crusher's really good too, but I do have some issues with him. I wish he could look up a little more, but that's not super necessary, and I really wish he had a wrist rotation so that he didn't have gorilla arms.
Like you.
Hey, that's a medical condition. That's not okay, Eric.
Oh.
What did I come back to?
I was making fun of Zeus's gorilla arms.
Which is a medical condition.
Onion, why did you clap?
I'm looking. Okay, this is Hasbro related. It's not Transformers related. God, now I wish I was still involved in Nerf. They're releasing a Nerf minigun with a 50-round drum.
Anyways,
I feel like things have had 50-round drums before.
Nope.
Never happened. What's the biggest round drum they've had before? It's
35.
Huh.
We had the Nerf minigun. They actually, we did have the Nerf minigun.
Oh my God! Why?
What?
I'm not going to share this with the audience, but I googled Nerf, and just the third result was something terrible, and it's on Walmart's website.
Oh dear.
It's worse than whatever you're thinking. But anyways, Zeus, talk about your stuff.
I also got a couple more bots, which are fun. I think I'm like 2 away from completing. Oh no.
No! Why? That's not.
Don't want to know, audience. You don't want to know. No.
Walmart, why?
Internet, please cut out.
Did you see how much they cost too?
No, I don't
They're
want
like,
to
it's
link.
a
I
4-pack, and they're like
no.
$20 a piece. It's like $80 for a 4-pack. It's very inappropriate. Sorry, audience. Well, I mean, technically, the thing isn't.
Is the suggested items also just a bunch of bottled water?
Yes, it is. I know. I just noticed that. It's a water gun. But yeah, all the suggested items for it are just multiple packs of water.
$26.98, and it only shows 1 bottle of Fiji.
Anyways,
wait. Why is Mott's apple juice?
Oh, no. Don't spray apple juice at people with weird water guns.
No.
We're starting this episode over again.
Why is a 4-pack $80?
That's what I said. I know. They're $20 a piece, and it's sold as a 4-pack.
No. Oh no.
All right, Zeus, speak about your medical condition. Or your
great.
toys.
So my elbows, they don't bend right. But anyways, bots. I'm like one away from completing the Techie team and 2 away from completing the Backpack Bunch, and I still have a bunch of others to get, but I do have more now, and that's good. Also, I got Iron Factory's Tarn, and he's great, and I love him, and I want more Iron Factory again.
Again? Did you stop wanting Iron Factory?
No, when I didn't have money, I couldn't be spending no money on Iron Factory, so I had to spend no money on cheaper things. But now that I have...
You used a double negative. You just said when you didn't have money, you couldn't spend no money on Iron Factory, meaning that you had to spend money on Iron Factory when you had no money.
Whatever, I couldn't spend what little money I had on Iron Factory. Point is, now I have money again. I want more Iron Factory in my life
I
again.
thought you don't have money again because you bought this stuff.
That's not the point.
No,
Anyways.
that's literally what you were talking about, so that is the point. Oh no, I've been distracted by his calls. I've already forgotten what we were speaking about. He was
We are
very
the
effective.
Knights of St.
Anyways, did you get anything else?
I don't think I
You got
finished
a
talking
shirt.
about Tarn.
Oh wait,
He's
no.
probably-
Yeah,
Oh.
nobody cares about your Tarn. Talk about your shirt.
Oh yeah, I got a BotBot shirt. It's the one that says, "Do you want a pizza me?" And it has Deuteroni on it, and I got it in red, and it's great, and I love it.
I really
I want to
one.
get
How
that
much
same
was it?
shirt.
It was like $20.
Oh, I hate spending $20 on T-shirts.
I never spend $20 on T-shirts, but for my boy
Bob-Bots. No,
Deuteroni,
I know. Oh. I also do like the other.
buy t-shirts. I always end up spending $20 on t-shirts
Yeah, but
for
because
I-
I love those kind. I love those kinds of t-shirts.
I don't because I find really cool T-shirts for not expensive money as a hobby, not
Yeah.
online, in person.
anyways, I normally wouldn't spend this much on clothing, but I had to for my boy Deuteroni.
It's worth it. It is worth it.
You should definitely get it in red. It looks great in red.
Yeah, I agree. Zeus looks great in red. Jared,
Was that a threat?
Yes.
Was that a threat,
it
Eric?
was a compliment. Why is it taken as a threat?
I don't know how much crap you say about Zeus on a weekly basis might make me think that the compliment wasn't sincere.
It was sincere. Zeus looks great in red. His face is even red too.
There it is.
I am a tomato. To be fair, I am a tomato. So.
And Michael's an onion. But anyways, Jared, you are
we would
Aaron
make a
is
great
potato.
salsa. We need a jalapeno, and then we'll make a great salsa.
Now I want salsa because I'm hungry, like Miguel, and now I don't like you because you made me want salsa and I don't have salsa. So, bad. Jared,
Take him
what did
from
you
the
get
call.
this week?
Okay, I didn't get much. I only got two things. First up is Iron Factory's Tyrant, their legend scaled Megatron, and this thing is really good. Like, it's the same size as their Tarn, but it is a little bit more expensive because of all the stuff that it comes with. Because
'Cause you can make
He come-
30 different Megatrons out of it.
yes, and you can just make your own. You can also make your own Megatron, really, if you wanted. And all I can really say is that if Iron Factory keeps up the work that they've been doing, like their Ultra Magnus or their Transmetal Megatron, one of those two might have a chance of getting like Toy of the Year or at least like top 3, because like they've been hitting it out of the ballpark lately with their releases. Like I got their Bruticus set, and like with each and every like release, they've like the quality and everything else have been getting better and better and better and better. So like and like if that keeps going to all their other figures, then Iron Factory, they're gonna be like making the big bucks real soon. Because like I have nothing to complain about with some of their stuff. Like now going back to their Bruticus, like right out of the box, like after I combined the entirety of the Combaticons, his right antenna snapped off because it was a little bent. Tried bending it back, snapped. I managed to glue it, but it was something that was a little annoying. But but there's stuff like as of right now, like it may be tight. Their Tarn, all I can really think about is the like arm transformation thing, but that's just crappy instructions. But what I'm trying to say is Iron Factory has been doing really good. Other than that, I got Generation Toy Noir, which is their take, or not their take, but their Nemesis Prime from their IDW Optimus Prime. This figure came by surprise, I think, from what I remember. Like, I don't remember seeing any like listings before, like seeing anything that this thing was coming. But Yeah, this thing is really good. This is my first experience with Generation Toy, and their stuff is pretty good. He has a lot of die-cast in him as well, so he is pretty hefty. But yeah, pretty good. Feels good. And he just, I mean, it's Nemesis Prime, so like very far in between where you can go wrong on that. But yeah, that's basically it.
Oh, that's everything you got?
Yep, just those two things.
Alrighty. Did we say that people should ask Miguel what the Amazon thing is on this version of the episode, or is that the other one? I'm so lost. I'm tired.
Same.
Anyways.
I don't know what anything is anymore.
I'll talk about what he got.
Miguel.
Hello.
What did you get this week?
Thank
you, Onion.
Starting off, I went into New York City yesterday and visited a store that I typically go to. Book Off. Zeus has been to the one by him every now and again and has found some interesting things.
Yeah, like one time I found some Mastermind Creations figures there. Didn't buy them, had no money, but they were certainly there.
So I went to mine and managed to find a G2 GoBots for $3. Now, this is this isn't the GoBots subline of G2. It's the G2 character called GoBots, who is a color change figure and a redeco of Turbo, I believe.
Sounds about right.
Has his accessory, which is like a water squirt cannon thing, has all of his stickers, even though they're not applied correctly. A little bit of wear and tear just from age, which is fine. His color change feature doesn't work. I tried. I did not lick it like some people were suggesting on Twitter.
Right.
How dare you?
I just poured it under the faucet. Didn't work. Yeah, it was a neat find. The only other thing Transformers-wise that I bothered to pick up was I don't remember his name, even though I wrote it in the notes, and I'm not looking at the notes right now. So if someone has the notes open and could read me the next thing that I put there.
Bound Rogue.
Bound Rogue, yes. Robot Masters Bound Rogue, a white and blue redeco of Beast Wars Basic Snarl / Tasmania Kid from Beast Wars 2. He's supposed to come with a chrome gun that he doesn't have, otherwise he's complete. And yeah, I've never owned the mold before. It's kind of weird, just the way that it folds up. It doesn't really have a spring-loaded transformation like most of the basics do. It does have a weird, like, you ram his gun up his butt, and if you, in beast mode, press the trigger, it shoots him. It's supposed to be some sort of, like, launching attack.
That's lewd.
There's been a lot of lewdness tonight.
Oh no, I'm thinking about the water.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh no!
But yeah, those are the main two things that I've messed with. The other thing that I got, my Amazon Japan order came in, so I now have Encore Big Convoy, who, from all the pictures I've seen, looks amazing. I have not opened him yet. The other thing, which was something I was checking out on right now while we were recording, and I left because of this. So the other day at work, I was incredibly bored and fell into a rabbit hole looking up Nemesis Primes, and discovered that from the Creon Microchanger series. So in that line, Series 3, there was a Nemesis Prime. Never picked it up, so I meant to go looking for it. And when I was looking at stuff up on the wiki, I found out that there are actually two versions of that Nemesis Prime, because starting in 2015, they started to re-release all of the Creon Microchange series without numbers on them, so you couldn't check to see which ones were in which bags. And also, they completely retooled all the Creons. they now, starting with those later series, had more Lego-like hands, so they could actually hold stuff. And a lot of the different tolerances and everything were changed, and like the finish of the plastic and some of the other parts were retooled. And they went pretty far with the line, and Nemesis was redone in this later wave, in this like the reruns of the waves. But there were no pictures on the wiki as to what it looked like, just a description of like, oh, he has different paint apps and some different plastic finishes and everything. And I was talking to Michael when I was painstakingly trying to look at different options to see whether or not they had the later or the earlier series, and I was able to successfully identify, or at least thought to successfully identify one that was the newer series that was harder to find. And lo and behold, I was right, because I have it now. And man, he's weird. The original Microchange series, Nemesis, doesn't match his box, or not box art, his promotional art. His promotional art, he's missing the paint. All of the silver paint on his helmet's gone, and he doesn't have the windows painted in on the block for his vehicle mode. And this Creon matches the promotional art perfectly. No windows, no face paint.
Wait,
really,
did you get it?
Yeah, I have it right here.
I didn't know that you got it. Whoa.
Yeah, like I like narrowed down a listing. I'm like, okay, this one's most likely the one that's the updated Creon from like a couple years ago. I bought it. I was checking my tracking right now, and it wasn't. It said, oh, it was delivered today, and I'm like, I didn't get any like little envelope thing. So I went outside, went to my mailbox, and it was there. And then I just put it together right now. I'll take a picture later, but yeah, it matches the promotional art perfectly, which now means that I've done the hard part, and now I can just buy a random Creon Microchange Nemesis that has the face paint and everything. I'll be like, okay, that's the older one, and I'll have both versions. So I have another one to add to the Nemesis shelf.
Someday,
And that's it.
we're going to post your Nemesis shelf and my Nemesis shelf on the Steel City Bots page and see who likes which one better. They're going to be pretty different, actually.
It's going to be bigger.
What? That depends on how long we wait.
It also depends on what you mean by bigger. Like, what do you mean by like number of releases or like number? Because I feel like most of the ones that
third-party ones, I forgot.
Right, like most of the ones that I get are like I probably have a larger. I probably have a greater number, or at least a greater number of official ones.
Yeah.
Eric will probably have ones that are larger because he has a bunch of the third-party ones that are in China.
I was saying in terms of number, but yeah, in terms of overall size.
And I'm talking just Black Prime. It doesn't have to be Nemesis either. But do you have, just thinking about it, do you have the SDCC Primitive Prime?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you had that or not. Also, I was gone for a little because I went and I literally scrambled an egg and ate it, and now I'm back.
That was fast.
Nice.
Eric, did you cook it all the way through?
Oh no, it was scrambled all the way through. I cooked it on high, super fast. Like.
So you burnt it?
No, it was just cooked very fast. But yeah, is that everything you got this week?
Yes, it is.
Cool, then let's ruin Toy Fair. I'm just kidding. But this was possibly... It'll still be a big surprise as to what it is, assuming we don't find out in the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
But, yeah, there's a new price point, apparently, that is leaked, that is in a listing that's called Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Commander Class. And technically, we don't know that it's bigger than Leader Class, but... It probably is Leader, because the price of it, is wait,
almost
what?
Twice the
wait,
price
never
of a
mind.
liter.
Yeah, it's $91 US. It was listed at 120 Canadian dollars, so it translates to 91. Who knows what the actual price it could be? Could be a little lower, a little higher because translations.
Canadian price. It also gave us the price for the Titan class, and when the Canadian price is converted to US, that's 190. No, wait, that was wrong. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I was misreading it because they were also talking about when it was initially listed on the Canadian site. Predator King was $229.99, which would still be more than the $150 it sold for. So they're thinking there might be a price increase on Titans.
Yeah, but we're not sure yet. But yeah,
But it wouldn't be 190. But like 160 maybe?
That's what Predator King was. Wasn't it?
Predator King was 150.
No, Predator King was 160. I'm positive.
150, I thought.
I am positive he was 160.
I'm
Does
positive he
anyone
was
else remember?
150.
I feel like I remember it being 150.
It was definitely 160. It was 159.99. I swear. This is true. And I owe it all to you. Yep, 159.99. Bam.
Huh. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't care because I was waiting for the sale, which I'll do again with the Mega Super.
You were positively wrong, Onion. Anyways. I'd like that Cybertron Con exclusive Transformers Prime Shockwave someday. It looks pretty. But anyways, that was a little random.
It was.
Just a little.
It's because I looked up Predator King on Big Bad Toy Store, and that was like the 5th result, which is because it comes with a tiny little baby Predator King, because it's supposed to be used before Beast Hunters, so it was like his laboratory. But anyways, yeah, we don't know what the heck this could be. Well, I mean, we have some guesses. Basically, it's bigger than a leader class, so if it's a character, my guess is Skylynx or Tidal Wave.
My guess is a Victory Saber, where
think
it's
that's
Star
wrong.
Saber and also like a Voyager-sized Victory Leo together.
I feel like it's not a multi-pack, because it wouldn't. I don't think it'll be 2 characters, because I don't think it would be listed as Commander class, whereas we have multi-packs, you know what I mean? That's
Right,
why
that's a fair point.
That's why I don't think it's that. Not because I don't think that's a possible product to be made.
That's just the most far out I'm thinking it would go. I still think it's most likely it would, just with what I would want, it would more likely be Star Saber.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But a Victory Saber would
that
still
seems
be really cool to
expensive
get.
for a Star Saber, but it could be, yeah.
Well,
I
it
don't
could be
know.
because it's got like the deluxe, and then it would be bigger than the leader.
Well,
Maybe, I don't know.
Boy, what's the leader classes for right now?
But no, okay, maybe it'd be like a leader-ish sized figure, and then it has the armor. I don't know. Point is, I just want a Star Saber.
Because we had no
I'm
idea.
going to throw a random guess out there and say it's going to be a Micromaster base.
Do you think it'll have a robot mode? Because I don't think it'd be sold as a price point called Commander. And
Well, it comes with Micromaster, that is the commander of the base.
Nah, it wouldn't be called Commander class, I don't think.
Star Saber's a commander. I could see him being in the commander class.
I don't think the name will have any... I mean, does Voyager have anything to do with any of the Voyager classes? Like, you know...
Soundwave turns into a ship. Ships can go on voyages.
Yep.
Explain the cars then.
Check. What?
Explain the deluxes.
Well, they're
Check and mate.
Checkmate atheists.
But yeah, so we have no idea what it could be. It is possible it could be a Micromaster base, but I really think it'll have a robot mode. It could be something that turns into a Micromaster base. You know what? I would take a Tidal Wave that turns into a Micromaster base. Just saying.
Do it. Tidal Wave is what
Cowards.
I want the most, probably, for that class. Because then that means we get more Unicron Trilogy and goodness.
Miguel's banned from Steel City Bots.
Why is Miguel banned from Steel
Look
City
at the
Bots?
Skype chat.
I'm trying to get to it.
Kick him, kick him, kick him, kick him, kick him.
No, I love Miguel too much.
Oh,
Besides, he's got the
no.
back recording.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyways,
But
he's defiled
kick him
Bisk.
anyways.
If you're curious, yeah, he defiled Bisk. That's why he's
Well, let's
banished.
get on to the good
But
news.
yeah.
That means taking
So-
him off the island now?
Good news.
Commander
good
class
news.
is a thing, but you know what else is a thing that'll be revealed at Toy Fair? These G1 Soundwave tape reissues. It's a 2-pack of Ravage and Rumble, which is actually Frenzy, even though it says Rumble, and Frenzy and Laserbeak, even though really it's Rumble and Laserbeak.
Well, I mean, it's always been that way on the toys.
You say always, but only always on the G1 toys, not always on Rumble and Frenzy toys in general. We've gotten Blue Rumble toys.
But they've not been G1 ones.
Yeah, but it's still wrong. I don't care.
I am as stable as Frenzy is red.
Wait, are you
So-
saying that Frenzy's blue?
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. I don't remember which side of the thing you fell on. I took a shot.
Rumble is blue.
You failed.
Rumble is
Miserably.
blue. But anyways, we're getting reissues of the two cassette 2-packs. Yay! I'm not gonna buy them. Not
You
'cause they're-
loser.
No, because we're getting new ones. We're literally getting new Micromaster ones, and these are going to be super expensive for a toy that isn't as good as a bunch of other toys I can buy.
But we're not going to be getting a new Frumble.
That
I bet we will.
I'm
Plenty of Micromaster packs left.
Maybe they're the commander class.
The two.
Giant cassettes.
1-to-1 scale cassette.
No,
or,
that
like,
wouldn't even
life-size
be that
scale.
expensive. That would be like deluxe. Not.
Make them the size of a VHS tape.
AKA do what Mastermind Creations did with their cassettes.
Those
No,
are-
those are about actual cassette size.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he
And
said
anyways,
VHS.
I might actually.
Make them the size of VHS tapes, you cowards.
I'm not gonna lie. If they did make them the size of VHS tapes, I would buy them. But yes, Jared, what were you saying? You're actually gonna get these?
I might get them just because I have a G1 Soundwave, so I might get them just to display them all together.
Are
But
you gonna get the G1 Soundwave reissue because it is the different chest?
no, I'm not gonna get that one again, just because I'm just gonna stick with my classic.
Does
official
yours
G1.
have the chest that fits 1 or 2 cassettes?
Just one?
Wait, are you sure?
Pretty
Try
sure.
fitting two.
I,
See what happens.
I'm not going to.
sure? Because that's usually not the version that most of the versions of the toy have.
It might. I don't really open it up, the chest up all that much
does
because
his chest stick out at all?
no.
Then that's the one.
Huh. Okay,
No.
that's interesting. That's the
Got it.
far less used version of the mold.
Yeah.
I will
Maybe
grab
it's-
mine right now, actually, just to prove.
Okay, we believe
I
you.
believe you now that you specified. If you
Just
want to
for
grab it, you
video,
can.
just for video evidence, not real video evidence, but just for
I was going to
evidence.
say, all you podcast listeners know that there is
Yeah.
video evidence that you just can't see.
Yeah.
Nerds.
I mean, I'll definitely be, while he's gone for that, I will definitely be getting them because goddamn Soundwave.
I don't even want to think about how much Soundwave will be, because Soundwave's one of the ones I'd have interest in if it was on deep clearance. Now, you know who I would buy on full price?
I hope it's $40.
Magnus.
Megatron.
I
Ha!
hope it's $40.
That's hilarious that you think he's going to be $40.
I
That's
hope.
hilarious. He will
I
be
know.
at least 50. At
Oh, yeah.
least. I bet like 60.
Okay, but what if they don't include the trailer? I am entertaining sometimes.
Yourself.
My hope is my hope is that Soundwave's 40 and the cassette 2-packs are 15.
I can't see it.
You're so funny.
I was trying to show the actual copyright and trademark copyright data to figure, but it wouldn't focus. But again,
Yeah, flat
Yeah,
chest.
it's flat.
Yeah, it's
Flat-chested.
Interesting. No, but yeah, the cassette 2-packs, there is no way in hell they will be under $20.
Nah. Unfortunately, no.
Actually, there is because they'll probably be $19.99.
Sadly,
Nah, they could be more. It's possible. They might not be, but like
I mean, my
they could be
my reason
25.
for
I don't
saying
know.
15 for the 2-packs was because Walmart was selling the mini bots at $7.50.
Yeah,
Bots.
they are not mini bots. They are 2-packs of cassettes that you're going to need. They're going to be at least $10 each. They are not going to be mini bot price. They're more complex than the mini bots
True.
by like a lot. Mini bots have
True.
like
True.
4 pieces. Cassettes have way more.
You're saying like a lot. Are you from the Valley?
Like the Valley, like what? Wait,
Oh my
what's the
God.
Valley? No, but yeah, I don't. There's no way they'll be under that. I don't think Soundwave will be under $50. He could very well be 60 with the pricing going on. If Optimus Prime without his trailer is 50, he's 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So have fun with that. I'm glad that I don't need it.
same.
Again, if it goes on deep clearance, heck yeah. If it doesn't go on deep clearance, heck no. But yeah, so those are coming if you like them.
I'm going to be the sucker that buys it at the full price.
Yep. 'Cause
Like me with
you're-
Rodimus.
'cause
or Hot
you're
Rod.
An onion. Also, for the last bit of our potential leaks for Toy Fair,
Oh,
new
goodness.
leaks, we have images of Transformers 35th anniversary character posters for Wheeljack, Soundwave, and Grimlock. Grimlock really, they're all like the Evergreen design. I don't think that's the War for Cybertron Wheeljack toy. I am very confident it's not. 'Cause
Yeah.
He has wheels. He has regular wheels, and they do weird things with the wheels for Siege. So, but yeah, it's possible we could be getting something else for the 35th anniversary line. We've known that Takara's been doing stuff for the Golden Lagoon is for the 35th commemorative series. But we have no idea what Hasbro's going to do. But this is our first posters of the fact that, hey, the 35th anniversary is coming. So who knows? What the heck? We probably will do
Just
it
gonna-
there.
Remind people because I saw this on Twitter a while ago. Remember those some of those purple marker images of like stock packaging images
Back on the podcast?
that were like in the evergreen style with the white and red and the evergreen bumblebee artwork on it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that could be related to this.
Maybe? I don't know.
We haven't seen that used at all. I'm just saying it's possible.
Yeah,
But
no, it's
if-
possible. I don't know, though.
If the 31st anniversary line is this, then people that are like, hey, let's get good Cyberverse figures will get good Cyberverse figures, and I'm going to have another Wheeljack and a Soundwave for my shelf.
Yeah, so I'm just excited to see what the heck is gonna come of this because I like more toys. So you know what? I don't care what it is. I'll just take more toys. You know what else is a toy I'll take? Transformers. That'll also be revealed at Toy Fair. Though this was leaked a bit ago now. Siege Leader Class Cybertron and Optimus Prime. Which is now getting in. There is now a video review of, even though it hasn't even been announced or officially acknowledged. There's video review of the toy out because Tauntaun reviews is I don't know.
Yeah, it's so lucky.
Basically, the toy looks really good. It has battle damage on his forearms and his super mode chest. That's like it. Maybe his toes. He might have it on. I don't remember if he has it on his toes or not, like Magnus does. I think he does.
Yeah, he
Check.
does, I think.
He does. Maybe not. I can't tell if the 1 foot. The 1 foot looks like it doesn't have it. The 1 foot looks like it might. Talking about just the super mode.
I might, like, whenever I get this set, I might take, like, some black paint and paint the ears on the super mode black so it can be more accurate, and I'm probably gonna be painting the guns that it comes with, like the blade guns it comes with, because they are all black.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be most definitely going to be painting those red and silver or red and white.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun because you're gonna have to get a couple coats on there.
Yeah, I mean, I painted Cyberverse Starscream's back all that was originally all red plastic silver, so
Yeah, but red plastic is a lot easier to paint over than black plastic.
very fair.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But yeah, so if you want to watch a review, go subscribe to Tauntaun, who I still don't know how I feel about. You know what? This
It
is
sounds like he
possibly
made. It sounds like he upgraded from like a cheap knockoff Google Translate to regular Google Translate now in his videos as well.
Yeah, it's interesting the different voices he's gone through, none of which are his
Yeah.
voice. Also, I would just like to point out that I lied. The next thing we're going to see is also probably going to be revealed at Toy Fair, though I don't think this is a big deal for most people. I, however, do really like it. And there is something that you should care about, even if you don't care about these. But we're getting our first look at Series 5 of the Tiny Turbo Changers, which I freaking love that Tiny Turbo Changers exist. I only own a few, but I really just love them for existing. There's a couple in here that are new. There's Cliff Jumper, who's a repaint of the Bumblebee movie Bumblebee, who I really want.
They're all new.
Iron Forge Steel... Yeah, well, that's what I meant, like, There's a couple new molds, but there's several repaints.
Okay.
Iron Forge Steel
Cliff
Bane,
Right, new.
which is... Wait, what's the Iron Forge Steel Bane? What color is that? I know it's a... Is it...
Blue.
Oh, it's a blue version of the Steel Bane, the night... The last
From
night
the-
version, yeah.
Yeah, the one that was in the Target exclusive multi-pack.
Yeah, there's also Crankcase, who's a repaint of Berserker, KSI Sentry, who's a repaint of Soundwave, that still looks like Soundwave.
Yep.
It's a little weird, it does not look like KSI Sentry. Also, Autobot Hound, who I don't understand how he's different.
He's got his cigar.
Doesn't the original one have it?
Nope, I checked.
That is an odd difference. Also, Shadow Spark Megatron, which is a purple version of the Last Night Megatron, and I'm going to get that. That looks amazing.
Yeah.
Scorponok, who, Long Haul, Top Spin, Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime, which, it doesn't actually look that great to me. You know who does look great to me, though? Revenge of the Fallen RC. She actually looks really good. But the one that'll stand out the most, because this is the first bit of merchandise we're getting for this version of the character, is Megatron. But he doesn't look like any other movie Megatron. And you know why?
Because he's Bumblebee movie Megatron that was cut.
Yes, this is...
He also comes with a detachable weapon.
Is it detachable?
It heckin' looks like that's a clip joint.
Well, yeah, like, I didn't know if it was meant to be. Like, I didn't know if it went all the way around or not.
It does not go all the way around. That definitely looks like that can detach, especially since these things are a bit of a soft plastic type.
Mm. But
But
yeah,
it looks like it would only be able to attach there.
Yeah.
Unless
But
you got C-clips from other toys that
he,
it might be able to.
he turns into a tank. But yes, this is a G1 version of, like, a movie version of a G1 Megatron. And yeah, so the reason you should care is this is the first bit of merchandise or anything we're seeing of this. We've heard about the fact that there was a deleted scene from Bumblebee that would have included Megatron frozen in the dam. This is the first piece of merchandise. So, this means it's very possible we could get other bits of merchandise with this design. I wouldn't hold out hope for a studio series anytime soon since it didn't make the movie. And before anyone tries to correct me, I'm aware that when they started Studio Series, they said they're doing the movies in, like, concept art from the movies. They haven't done concept art from the movies. They've just done repaints that they've justified by saying they were concepts for the movie. They weren't. Like Thundercracker repainted on a nitrous, that wasn't a concept. Shadow Raider being an orange lockdown is not a concept. They're meant to represent different things, but, like, that's not. They were never actually concepts in the movie the way that they described they would be. But, yeah, so... We could get more toys of this,
Well,
or we could not get more. Who knows?
Technically, scrap metal's a concept art design.
Yes, so there is that. But that's more the exception than the rule so far.
And also that's just like
It's because he
Maybe-
didn't have it on
like
screen.
no, he did.
He did?
It was a straight up scrapper. He just had a different alternate mode. He doesn't actually turn into the hand.
Wait, what's the name?
Scrap metal. Yeah, he's a weird history because the hand that he actually takes the place of is just another bulldozer. But they decided to make the Volvo excavator that appeared in the movie that Hasbro called scrap metal into a Constructicon, so they decided to plump him into place, but they designed him after concept art for a Volvo excavator that TF Wiki decided to use as their main image instead of the scrapper model reuse that he was in the movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Which makes me wonder, because the team has mentioned multiple times that they go to TF Wiki to remind themselves about stuff.
If it was TF Wiki's fault.
Yeah, do you think that it's TF Wiki's fault? Which, if it is, I would like to thank TF Wiki because I really like it. But
It could
do
be
you
because
think
it was
I
TF Wiki.
yeah, I don't know.
Because it was specifically, at the very least, that did happen once because it was specifically noted that the toy images they had of horrible led to horrible not being toy accurate colors in the IDW comics where he was yellow instead of his blue because TF Wiki had an old yellowed photo of him, which they have since corrected.
Which is funny. But yeah, so there's that. I'm distracted. I found the Nerf thing again because it popped up on my. Anyways, yeah. So that's what's interesting about the Megatron. Also, I just think these look really good. The tiny turbo changers, like tiny turbo changers, were awesome to begin with, but like they're continuing strong in my opinion.
I wonder if I'll find these new ones at Best Buy like I did with the Series 3.
Yeah, the Wave 3 that you sent to me.
Yeah.
Thank you again for that.
If I do, I actually have a bunch of gift cards, so if I do, let me know and give me the the info to how to distinguish which ones are which, and
the codes.
Yeah.
But also, next news item is that we have sightings in the U.S. for one figure that has been announced, but it seems very early, and that is Studio Series Voyager class Rampage and his Wavemate, who has not been officially announced, and that is Studio Series Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime.
And Wave 5 was just starting to be sighted across the U.S., which is the Bone Crusher and Movie 1 Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Which are the ones I just got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then these are also showing up in California, apparently. So
what the frick?
yes, it's yeah.
And people like me and like a bunch of other people already have full Wave 1 of Siege. So, and it's only the beginning of January.
What?
Or the beginning of February.
What?
No, but what does Siege have to do with
Siege?
this?
My mind went to something else completely, and I thought it was related. Just ignore me.
All right.
Just move on. Forget I said anything.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
So what do you think about what?
I want these toys. Also, it's a little weird that a toy has hit the shelf that was not announced, and that means we have more Transformers Studio Series Voyager class figures on shelves in stores than announced, and that is 2 so far that are not announced but on shelves. All the Constructicons are announced. It's all the ones that are out have been announced. Oh wait, no, we only have one more on shelves than announced because Long Haul has been announced, but he's not out on shelves yet.
Yeah.
Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime and the battle-damaged Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, which is going to be an exclusive somewhere. Neither of those have ever been officially revealed, yet they are out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so stay tuned for Toy Fair for that. Next bit of news.
I just want to quick note on the Wave 6 stuff. Their appearance in the US doesn't seem to be entirely too off because apparently Entertainment Earth has the Wave in stock.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just want to bring that side bit of news. It's not just like, because as far as we know, it's only been in that one report in Southern California, I think.
Yeah.
But if Entertainment Earth also has them in stock.
Which makes me wonder also, Zeus, you are terrible at muting yourself. Also, fun fact, if you didn't know, Entertainment Earth has a sale going on right now for a dozen Black Series rose. So you can get a dozen roses for $20, which is an insane deal. I'm just saying. They're usually $20 a piece, and that is a dozen, 12 of them. That's $240 worth of toy for $20. And it's a funny joke. So I highly recommend going and getting a dozen roses from Entertainment Earth, because I think it's a hilarious sale.
How much would the shipping be on that?
I feel like it would be like the $8.95 or whatever.
Is that just the flat weight shipping?
Wow. So they have the pre-orders for Optimus. Wait, where does it show that they're in stock? Oh, it says temporarily out of stock. So I'm
When
they sold though, yeah.
It must have because they were in stock.
Yeah, but their pre-orders are up for Bone Crusher and Optimus Prime. They don't have Bone Crusher and Optimus Prime yet, and also the Wave 5 Deluxes and Leaders are up for pre-order as well.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if that was an error in the system or something, maybe.
Probably.
Or I don't know.
Or they actually had it in stock and people across the country will be getting their order within the next few days.
Yeah, that's what I want to see is anyone who ordered it, what happens.
Yeah.
Also, Studio Series Ironhide is out of stock there, just like it's out of stock everywhere, and I can't find it. It's the one toy I need, and it's very frustrating. But anyways, next bit of news is not movie related. It is BotBots related, and basically Zeus already spoiled it. Thanks a lot, Zeus. There's BotBot t-shirts.
And hoodies.
Oh, I didn't know there was hoodies too.
Yeah, there's also hoodies.
I like at first I
It's
was
the
like...
it's the same exact design, it's just on hoodies.
I figured it would be. I just didn't even know that there was hoodies. Hashtag BroBots. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Power Player. That's how I roll, and it is King Toots TPing. Is that Stinkosaurus Rex? Or no, that's...
No, Roots.
Yeah, the other one. You want a pizza me, and then at first I was like, and it's the toilet, it's King Toots, Sprinkleberry Donut, and Stinkosaurus Rex all in alt mode, but then I was like, and then them in their robot mode, and man, it is gorgeous. I want these.
I really want the pizza one.
Same.
But also very much like at first I was like, but then I was like,
Yeah, I think those two are my favorite. Although I also like that's how I roll. I didn't see that
that
one
was
before.
also funny.
I
want the
If they were $10, I'd have bought them all already.
Oh yeah, same. If they were $10 a piece, I would have bought all of them. I think I might get like 2 or maybe. I don't know. I'm curious.
I
how
might
long
get
they'll
the
be in stock.
I might get the pizza one just because I love jazz.
All I know, I hate you. All I know is that's why I don't. That's part of the reason I don't want it is because I think of Jazz dying. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get more of these. And like, I love how much support Hasbro's putting into BotBots with marketing and then this and other stuff. Like BotBots was kind of, it seemed like a ripoff of just wanting to get in on like almost like My Little Pet Shop and that kind of stuff. But like they've been supporting it a lot more than just something that's like, oh, we just need to counter that, so let's just put the Transformers name on this. Like,
I do really wish that they do like quick 2-minute shorts on YouTube. Not even like just the BotBots doing mischief in the mall. Don't even have to voice act. Just have them be mute and just do actions and just make a mess.
okay, so what you just said made me think of the next news item. Because you mentioned mute, and the next news item is concept art for Cyberverse. Have you looked at this at all yet?
Oh, I have. This is glorious.
So the reason I say you made me think of that with the mute is because it shows character expressions and like their mouths and everything for every single character on the page. Even Shockwave has 3 different expressions. You know who has 4 different expressions, but they are not his face? A mute
Soundwave.
character. It's Soundwave. His shoulders show expression.
Yeah.
That's what.
He's not mute though. He's not mute though.
Does he speak in Cyberverse?
He has spoken in Cyberverse.
Mhm.
Oh, he did. Well, he doesn't have a mouth, but
Yeah.
which neither
So-
does Shockwave, and he still gets expressions. So I think it's a little interesting because out of the two, I think Soundwave would be the more likely one to have expressions than Shockwave. But
Yes.
I'm
I mean,
with that.
I agree, but like Soundwave also does have the visor faceplate deal.
I
So
mean,
it's-
Shockwave literally doesn't even have a mouth, and he has one eye.
yeah, but it's neat how they kind of interpreted like the top line to be an eyebrow.
Yeah, it's a little odd, but I dig it. I like it. I
Yeah.
also love that his what is normally Shockwave's neutral look is
It's his
actually
express look.
it's his like surprise look. His neutral look in Cyberverse is grumpy, then his very angry is just super angry. But his surprise look is what most normal Shockwaves is. So
Or as it also calls it, his shocked face.
yeah, surprise / shock. There's several for Megatron. There's several for Shadow Striker. There's a ton for Wheeljack. There's very few for Starscream. I was surprised about that. Generic Autobot expressions, which is totally Ironhide.
Yeah, I agreed.
Even though Diaclone Ironhide in the show that we see more. Thundercracker, which is just the Seekers, male Seekers. We don't have female Seekers on here. The female
Yeah,
Seeker head.
surprisingly.
That's
But I
interesting.
mean, we don't have the info for everything. This is
Yeah, Ratchet Wheel and Conehead.
it's entirely possible that's on another sheet that we just don't see.
Oh wait, there's 14 sheets. I only really looked at the first page.
Yeah, Eric, what are you doing? I mean, even
Ooh,
still,
I
I
like all the
look.
hands. I like drawing hands.
I mean, like I've looked through all of this, but it does not include everything, for sure. But it does include the artwork for the cave monsters.
Yeah, the beetle. Oh, there's a character page for Deadlock.
Yep. Yeah.
And the little boy. There's a human.
Yeah.
Yep.
The last
Yeah.
one. Wow.
One human in this entire planet.
Which I still don't care. I just care that there's a Deadlock. I also find it a little weird that Deadlock is a forearm cannon. I don't dislike it. It's just
Do you not know where this artwork comes from?
no. I know. I just find it weird. I don't think of Deadlock as having a forearm cannon. I know why he does.
Okay. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
I felt like we've talked about that.
Yeah.
before.
No, it was you guys telling me. But
Yeah.
yeah. Next bit of news is relevant for the next 10 days. Is there are Transformers Valentines going out, and they have glow sticks in them. I don't know what makes them. Why they have glow sticks in them? It doesn't seem like it's really relevant. It's just Transformers Valentine's Day, and it's just like you can give them glow sticks too. But hey, I kind of want them. Where are they showing up at?
Target. They're $4 a pack. I'm surprised though because I was zoning the Valentine's Day section. I never saw these.
Huh. And they're $4 a pack, and there's 16 of them, so they're 25 cents a piece. I will totally buy these if I see them at Target, which I'm going to check this week. So I look forward to finding out if that's true. And then last but not least is also another Tauntaun thing. And it is the fact that he reviewed the Studio Series Entertainment Earth exclusive Drift with Baby Dinobots. Also, Zeus, you need to mute yourself. You're terrible at this.
You can't hear us.
Zeus,
Probably.
you are terrible at
Hey.
muting yourself.
I am.
Anyways, yeah, so we have a review of Drift, which actually this is definitely the first official confirmation of the fact that Drift has his regular swords. In the official images, it showed Drift with the new sword, the little knives, and the baby Dinobots, but now we know that he actually comes with the 2 original swords as well, and the new sword, so that's cool. I like bonus weapons. And this review proved Michael wrong, that there is actual storage for all 4 blades on the Last Night Drift mold, and so basically Michael is wrong. Onion is wrong.
Instructions definitely did not say that.
Yeah, but the instructions don't say anything ever, so...
They told me where to put the other swords.
Anyways, Jared.
I'll tell you where to put the other swords.
Jared, what is a pretty pre-order of the week?
It's loading. It's taking its
You
sweet
know what
time.
it
Okay,
is.
here. I know, but I was just trying to get the exact name of it. Okay, Fans Hobby Master Builder Black God Armor, which is basically the God Jinrai for
God
their
Bomber. It's God Bomber.
or God Bomber, one of those gods. Basically, it's
The
their
Nemesis
God Bomber
version
for
specifically.
Nemesis. Yeah.
Which is odd because they've shown off gray prototypes and I think maybe renders of their regular God Bomber, but their regular God Bomber isn't out, so they're leading with the Black God Bomber.
It's like when Make Toys led with Thunder Erebus.
But a little weird because they... But it's weirder because they released the regular Power Master Prime first, and then, like, Fans Hobby specifically, then their Nemesis, then Shattered Glass, and then they showed off the fact that, like, oh, they can do this. But, like, Thunder Erebus, yeah, it's weird. Thunder Erebus I understood. This I still understand, but it surprises me more than Thunder Erebus does. Just because I don't know if I see a particular benefit of going this way, but
Hey, I like it and it has
Maybe
purple highlights, so I
the-
want it.
Maybe the Nemesis colors were more popular.
I doubt it.
Just a theory.
They definitely didn't sell better. The regular ones are everywhere. I mean, I don't think they sold bad either, but I've barely seen them. I still kind of want their Nemesis, but
We'll see. It's expensive. Next, Onion. What is the question of the week? Which I have to say is terrible.
Matthew, are you coming to eat dinner? Matthew.
this is why muting yourself is always a good thing to do. But anyways, Michael, Onion.
Yeah, question this week comes from Sean Hamilton, and he asks, "Does
Are
Eric
we,
wear?"
he's asking, is
He
Matthew
asks-
going to eat dinner?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's the
That's
question of the
definitely
week.
his question.
I got really confused because for whatever reason my brain was processing Matthew as Michael, and I was like, wait, why sounds like eating dinner at 11?
I almost said Michael on accident, but that's kind of funny. Anyways, what is the actual question of the week? Sorry, Onion.
Does Eric wear a hat because mirrors break when he looks at them?
Yes.
That's from Sean
Yeah.
Hamilton. That's a dumb question because a hat doesn't block my face.
A mat doesn't block.
A mat would block my face if placed in front of my
okay.
face.
Well, the hat blocks enough of the overall head that it doesn't cause mirrors to break.
There's-
If we include your hair, then mirrors would break around
That
you.
doesn't make sense. It's because
It
your
doesn't
face is
guarantee
ugly.
the mirrors are going to break, but like mirrors have an increased chance of breaking if you've got the entire head, especially when you had your head completely shaved.
Fun fact, that was actually a year ago, like today, that I shaved
I saw.
my head.
That's why I mentioned it.
Oh, you watch Instagram stories?
I have. I mean, my best friend Noah loves posting Instagram stories.
Oh,
What
I
he's
rarely check
Disney
Instagram
every day
stories.
because he works at Disney. The lucky fool. And I happen to see yours, so
Yeah, I rarely post Instagram stories, but it like asked me to, and I was like, "Oh, that's a funny one." So yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, so I shaved my head a year ago, not a week ago. I did not shave my head a week ago. My girlfriend would kill me. She almost killed me the first time because I didn't tell her. Yeah, I just did it. That was funny. But anyways, yeah. Sean, you need to come up with better insults. Just saying. Also, you're very good at drawing me. I'm just saying. It's just Super Saiyan. But Bri Pentor, is it Bri Pentor? Yeah, because it's Serpentor, but it's Brian Kilby. That's also a really good one. His Dawn of the Days are awesome. If you don't follow him, it's at Doodle... What is it? At Doodles something.
You can find, I retweet it basically every day. He does hashtag Dawn of the Day. Look that up. You'll find him. He does those all the time. So, yeah. This week's mascot is God Bomber Bisque.
It's Nemesis Godbomber Bisque. Because there's no regular Godbomber yet. It's Nemesis Godbomber. So it's Nemesis Godbomber Bisque. Very specific, and I don't know what that looks like. But anyone who's listening, Sean, let me know what Nemesis Godbomber Bisque looks like. Also, feel free to follow us at Nerdy Geek Talk. You'll get notified whenever we tweet out stuff. And follow us at Steel City Bots, where we tweet out funny stuff. And also, tweet at Steel City Bots. Let us know, did Matthew eat dinner? And what did he have for dinner? Because we don't know right now either. So tweet at Steel City Bots and let us know.
He had a cow pie for dinner.
I doubt it, because nobody makes pies out of cows, because that's weird. No, I'm kidding.
Is that less weird than a guy making meat pies out of people?
We couldn't get through the show without mention of cannibalism. I see how it is. Anyways,
it's without mention of musicals.
this is...
I gotta live. I need my musicals to live, man.
You're so terrible at this, Onion. This is why you're Onion. You're demoted to Onion for another episode. Ha! Take that. That's your punishment. You should change your name to @Onion, or no, not @Onion. You shouldn't change your @. You should just change your Twitter name to Onion. But
how about
what? Wait, what were you gonna say instead?
how about I don't?
Oh no, you should. You should change it to Sound Onion Jack. That's a little weird. Don't do
think
that.
that's gonna happen.
You should just change your name to Onion. Even if it's just for a little bit,
Don't
it'll
think
make me
that's gonna
happy.
happen.
You should do it. I'm going to hack your account and make it happen. If your account gets hacked, it wasn't me. I'm kidding. I just want to put that out there. Also, I do want to put it out there that Jared did lie in court under oath on today, February 4th, 2019. But yeah, if you like this podcast and all this nonsense, you like other stuff, feel free to subscribe to Nerdy Geek Talk. How was dinner? If you feel free to...
Sure was dinner.
What was it? No, don't tell us, because I told people to tweet at us to guess what it was. Don't say. You can say after the show's over. You could subscribe to Nerdy Geek Talk anywhere you listen to podcasts: Podbean, Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, more places, Podcast Addict, all that good stuff. And on YouTube if you want, because the YouTube is finally working again, because I found a way to link it to Podbean. So, yay. Also, you're probably getting a double dose if you listen to episodes now, because I apparently didn't... I tried to upload last week's episode, and I wasn't aware of the fact that it never finished. So I'm about to do that before I upload this episode. So, yay. I think that's about it for that. You can follow me at Eric Crowbar on Twitter, and they're pretty often at Aramis Prime on Instagram. I post there occasionally. I posted a couple pictures of Unique Toys Challenger because I finally put in the lights for that, and I really like it. Also on YouTube at Brotatoes. It's BROTATOES. It might take you a little bit to find it because we barely have any subscribers, but it's this fun thing I'm doing with my brother, and it's pretty funny, especially the newest episode. I did it very last minute, and I had very few ideas, but those ideas were funny. So definitely go give that a check. It's about candy. But yeah, so definitely check that out. Mike Onion. Oh my goodness. Someone died.
Probably Miguel.
Ripping pepperonis, whoever died.
Apparently
Wasn't
Miguel.
me.
Miguel, what happened?
I dropped something.
How dare you?
What did you drop? Because that was loud.
The season 2, volume 1 of G1.
Okay, I was going to say what? The disrespect. Anyways.
Criminal.
Onion, where can people find you on the internet other than at Onion on Twitter?
You can find me, Michael, at Soundjack46 on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. My YouTube account features Transformers Toys reviews, as well as my podcast, Soundjack's Rambles, as well as my new thing of news bits for things I like to talk about, because I can actually upload those relatively easy on my crappy internet. It takes about an hour to upload a 10-minute video of just a still image.
I lost my phone.
How dare you?
I don't know how I lost my phone.
Anyways,
My Instagram features photos of my toys, and very recently, a lot of that has been BotBots photos since I have all of them, so I can have a lot of fun. And my Twitter is where I hang out, so come on by and say hi.
I didn't mute myself. Dang it! Anyways,
You fool.
yes, I am. Just ignore that. You weren't listening at this point. This is the part where everyone stops listening to podcasts anyways, so it's okay. Jared, where are you on the interwebs? And where is my phone? Tell me,
First of
Jared.
all-
Where is it?
It's in your right hand.
Oh, you know what? I bet I left it out in the kitchen whenever I went to cook that egg that I ate during the show. And
Yes,
cooked
the
during the
egg
show.
kitchen.
Anyways, you can find me on Twitter at DreadPrime. That's where I'm at, basically everywhere. Or all the time, that is. My brain just stopped working, as if I had one in the first place. Anyways, I'm also on Instagram at JarPro00. That's where you can get my take a look at my Nightbots, which are my knockoff of Eric's Deskbot.
It's not mine.
Well,
Besides,
Anyway.
he has been posting them a whole lot lately. Yeah,
Shut up!
well, you
You haven't been
it first.
posting.
I know.
I haven't.
I-
I didn't create Deskbot. I just got several other of my friends to do it. I was gonna say you haven't made game shows, Michael. I mean Onion. So
I told you how
You can-
what the deal with that is.
You can also find Jared in court lying under oath. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a Netflix documentary about it soon too. So, yeah, that's all good. Speaking of being in court soon, Zeus, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at _Zeus on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. That's the word _ spelled out. My YouTube will be active at some point, probably with reviews of Bone Crusher and Optimus.
Yay!
Thank you for being helpful and calling my phone, apparently, Zeus.
You're welcome.
Even though I didn't need it because it wasn't near me and that didn't help, but I appreciate the effort now that I see I have a missed call from you and a text
You're
saying
very
find your phone.
welcome. You're very welcome.
Miguel, where can people find you on the interwebs to ask you about what the Amazon thing is? Even though I think we're a lot more focused on what the Walmart thing is now, but what's the Amazon thing too?
I was about to say the Amazon thing. And not even the Amazon, like what it actually is. It was just like the Amazon thing can be found at.
We could make a Twitter account just for the Amazon thing.
Let's not.
yeah.
I can be.
Zeus is on it. He can do it.
I can
Yeah.
be found on Twitter at LogoSpiner.
Tweeting about what?
The Amazon thing.
No, it was a picture. It was a picture. It was the picture of GoBots and people like.
Oh yeah, why
liking
didn't you
it.
lick it?
And because I didn't want to lick it.
Have you put it in water since?
Were you not here when I was talking? No, you weren't. I tried.
I was cooking and eating my egg, as previously discussed.
Yes, you were. I tried the color change. It didn't seem to work.
No, maybe if you lick it, it will work. I'm just
Maybe.
saying it's possible. You don't know that it. Please don't lick your toys, people. Except Miguel. Please lick your toy.
Ah,
That was such a weird sentence. And on that note, we will see you next week. Goodbye and thank you. Oh my god. This is
sayonara.
Yeah, bye, Anara.
Bye-bye.
Oh jeez.